story. Maple story. Maple story. Maple story. Maple story.
So this man right here, this is my partner. He is a nerd. He's been playing MapleStory for over a decade at this point, on and off. And unfortunately, because he is my partner, through the mysterious powers of osmosis, this means I too have also become a nerd. Although we both technically play MapleStory, we both play two very different games. He plays a game that is free to play and takes time and dedication, while I play a dress-up game called Fashion Story. The exact same game, but instead of progression, I just get to spend $40 every few weeks, hoping to get new aesthetics so that I can dress up my character.
But Mars, why spend money on aesthetics when you can get them for free through events?
The only thing I want to do is sit around and look at my little character be pretty. Anyways, on MapleStory you can actually gain cosmetics a few different ways. One way is actually playing through events, and this is the free-to-play option. But unfortunately, you actually have to play the game. Points 2 to 4 actually require real money, and you can either buy temporary clothing that only lasts you a few months, waiting for permanent clothing to appear in the shop and you are guaranteed to get what you want, or like where most happiness in life comes from. Anyways, watch me blow $40 on virtual clothing. Okay. I think that means that we hit big. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Yeah, it's kind of sad that we got 2 of these, but like that could go in my Ho Young. Like I have a Ho Young. Okay. 5 more. Dog, we hit big. Another. Let's go. Roll. Let it ride. Oh, there's no. Okay. I was gonna say there's no fucking shot. What we get? Ooh. Oh, you got it. Oh. So immediately after I made that poll, I went in and started trying on everything because my idea was to then make an outfit using whatever we got and then draw that outfit. Fortunately for me, we did get like the full bee outfit, so that's kind of what I stuck with. I feel like it would be a missed opportunity if I didn't get to draw the bee outfit. And starting off this sketch, I kind of knew what I wanted. I knew I wanted something a little bit more in motion. But you can see me kind of struggle a few times with this sketch, and it goes through a few different iterations. I really like this initial sketch with like the bowed legs and the peace sign, but it changes not too drastically, but pretty drastically. I change it so the foot's more straight out and I bend the other knee. I also really like this like playful look here. This changes to be a little bit more cheeky. You'll see me redraw the eyes a lot in this because I hate the way anime eyes look before rendering. It's very creepy to me, and so it's really hard for me to like envision it properly. But you'll see me erase them and then redraw them and erase them to make sure that they're still in line with one another. Here I start to like do some line work, but I realize I'm not quite happy with the sketch, and I usually do a few iterations of a sketch, so I then went in and started refining what I already had there. I almost kind of wish I kept this blah face. I thought it was so cute, but I do change it. I am really happy with how the expression is. I think it's a little bit more playful and less goofy, which is what I was kind of going for. Once I get this more refined sketch done, I do go in and start doing the line art, and I really take my time doing the line art. I think I do a few more adjustments with like the head and stuff, but for the most part, it is how I did the sketch. Before the end of this bead paint, I do want to talk about the giveaway. It is just a simple giveaway where you get a custom art piece by me. It's going to be in a chibi skeb style, so you don't really get to choose to pose necessarily, but it will be anything that you want, either a character or an OC or something. The only requirement that I'm asking is that you are subscribed to this channel and leave a comment saying if you've ever played MapleStory before, if you're ever interested in it, your relationship with MapleStory at the moment. Here I do make the executive decision to change his hair from pink to blonde. I just like the way it looked more, and technically that is canonic Laura, so don't come at me. Alright guys, that would normally be it for me, but I did say that we have a giveaway, so to enter into that giveaway, I'm going to ask that you are subscribed to the channel and you comment something about MapleStory and your relationship with it currently. I also prefer that you have a Twitter because I will ask you to DM me on there so that we can converse about what you want. And for those of you who don't win, I'm also having a 20% off sale on my VGen, so if you're interested, all that info is going to be down in the description, so check it out. Also, if you're interested, I stream on Twitch, and if you're interested in watching me do things live, that's a perfect place to do so. I actually streamed this whole process, well, most of it, over there. But besides that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, life, whatever, and I'll see you guys next time.